Good morning from Jonesboro, Arkansas, March 22nd, 2024, 8:40 a.m. First, if you use H&R Block software to do your taxes and you have a problem and you have to talk to them, it is a pain in the butt. Look at this. I was watching some music videos while waiting on them to respond. Every time I try to file my taxes, e-file, I get this code right here. And it says in the report it's because of a problem with your e-file process. And at first it was saying, last month it said because of the clean vehicle, blah, blah, blah right here. And it said the IRS, actually I didn't even try to e-file because it said the IRS was not accepting that paperwork until March the 1st. After March the 1st, ever since then, it keeps saying, let me see if I can do it here without you seeing any information right here. Problem. Your return was rejected because of a problem with our e-file process. We apologize for this inconvenience. The problem has been identified and will be corrected in an update that will be available for download by the end of March 1st, 2024. Later in the day, this will probably change to next Friday, which is the 29th. That's what usually happens. And so anyway, then the next Friday, there's an update and it don't fix it. So finally I contacted them. First I had talked to the artificial intelligence. Then I had talked to some chickadoo. And then I had talked to some guy. Looking at the names, I figure they're women and guys. But anyway, and finally this guy said, hey, it was rejected because of the clean vehicle form. What a pain in the butt. If you get your $4,000 rebate off of a used car, it may wind up being a pain in the behind it. It just, so frustrating. I don't know if it'll be like this next year or not. I'm probably going to have to wind up printing my return and sending it off. Even though one of the reasons I paid $30, $35 for the software, whatever I paid, was so I could free e-file. And the state of Arkansas rejected our return. Because if the federal government rejects your return, the state automatically rejects it, at least in Arkansas. So I have to print and send that off too, and hopefully it won't be a problem. Hopefully we'll get our $4,000 tax credit. And look at this. So how can this be fixed? Oh, this guy right here, Rick, he just ignoring me now. Bye! Nothing. Oh, here he goes. What you gonna say? Once those dots show up, it's usually at least a minute. Y'all know who this is? I don't know her name, but Sugarland. Oh, there it is right there. Are you able to go to your local H&R Block? Yes. I wonder if they're gonna charge me. Okay, he just responded. He said you can go there to get the credit for the electric car. They have the form available. Where'd it go? They have the form available. The software is having trouble with calculating the form on line 40. Well, they need to get that fixed. I mean, this is a huge company. Any idea what they'll charge? Hopefully it'll be free since I bought the software, but you never know because it's probably independently owned. Also, I can print it out and send it through the mail, right? See what he has to say. H&R Block needs to get this fixed. I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous. It's not like I bought software from a local mom and pop store to do my taxes. And they've had plenty of weeks to fix this. I have no idea how tough it is to do this. I don't write software. I don't fix software. I don't do any type of coding. But I wouldn't think it'd be that difficult. Okay. Yes, you can print and mail, and I'm not sure about pricing. You could give them a quick call. Screw you. I've already paid for the software. Why should I pay them as well? I mean, that just really teased me off. H&R Block should pay them. H&R Block, the corporation, should pay their franchisee. I mean, it should maybe even be in the franchise agreement. If someone has a problem with the software and they're coming to the office, we will reimburse you $50. And it may not be as much as they would normally charge, but that's just part of the franchise agreement. The franchisor dictates terms to the franchisee, and the franchisee don't like it, then they don't have to franchise. That's normally the attitude of most major corporations. But Anyway, nah, just going to print it. Just going to print it and be done with it. Boy, this is so irritating. So irritating. Oh, H&R Block software. Crap. Okay, here was my final response. I already paid for the software. I'm not paying you guys again. This is stupid. I would think this would be an easy fix for y'all. If you can write the software, surely you can fix this within a few weeks, but you have failed to do so. Time to consider other options next year. Empty threat. Thanks for your help and have a great day. Why is this an empty threat? Because we also get the solar tax credit every year. And my H&R Block software keeps up with that. It used some of it last year. It uses some this year. The software, if I buy it again, it's going to know how much credit I have. If I do anything else, go anywhere else, use an accountant, use another type of software, it's not going to know that information. Until I exhaust the solar tax credit, I have to use H&R Block. But in that time, I'm seriously may just do something else. Go back to doing it myself. I used to just go get the forms at the post office and just do it myself. But my taxes are a little more complicated now than they used to be. Hey, I just realized I never closed this stupid box. Oh well. OBS software. That's what I use to record the desktop. It works really well and it's free. When was the software purchased? If you're going to the office, you can receive a refund. A couple months ago. How do I get the refund? But at least I can say I tried. Let's see what he has to say. I'm sorry, but I got... He said, if purchased over 60 days ago, you won't be eligible. I looked it up on Amazon. It was February 11th, but Amazon says the return window is closed. He said, okay, so I would recommend reaching out to Amazon, but a refund since it wasn't purchased through... Well, okay, so I would recommend reaching out to Amazon about a refund since it wasn't purchased through H&R Block. I'll just file it the old-fashioned way and know in the future that your e-file might not work. It's something that might or might not be doable. Goodbye, H&R Block. Our association is over. Thank you. Empty threat. Don't need to wait on his reply. Who cares? All right, that's it. I'm just gonna print it out. Here's what's sad. A lot of people will be almost glad that I'm having trouble with this EV tax credit because they think it's a horrible thing. Some of those people get earned income tax credit. Some of those people get the mortgage tax credit. Some of those people get the child care tax credit. Some of those people get all kinds of tax credits, which they approve of. Why? Because they get them. And they don't like electric cars, so they don't want the owners of those cars to get any type of a tax credit. Myself, I'm against all tax credits. Every single one, including the mortgage tax credit, which is unpopular because most people are for the tax credits they get and against all other tax credits. I'm just against all of them. But if it's the law of the land, I'm certainly going to take advantage of it. Of everyone I can. Just like everybody does. Just like you hear politicians sometimes rant and rave about certain corporations and certain rich people not paying their fair share. But all they're doing is following the tax code. They don't like it, they can change the tax code. And they always complain about it, but they never do. Because secretly, they like the tax code being complicated. But they just have to pretend like they don't. Anyway, getting too much into politics. All right, that's it. You have a good day. Thanks for watching. Maybe we'll get the $4,000 tax credit. I hope we do. We'll see. Have a great day. Bye.